Good morning everyone and welcome to the Total Picture. Today we're cutting beans, so let's get started. So today we are out at the field and we are cutting soybeans. Excuse me. At this point, we have been cutting beans for a couple weeks now. And so with the perfect mix of some wet and dry spells, we are in a good position to be cutting beans. Obviously, beans are different than corn in a lot of ways, simply by the fact that they are beans and not corn. So for corn, as you know, we harvest it pretty wet. We do this because we like to control the moisture levels. We like to have control over everything when it comes to how we process our corn post-harvest. So our corn we pick very wet. We bring it back to our facility. We take it out of the husk. We dry it. We shell it, get the kernels off the cob. And then we go through the sizing and sorting process of flats and rounds and different size kernels. And then we treat it and bag it and all that. So for soybeans, the first big difference is we like to harvest them dry. So I'm out in the field, and as you can see, these beans are pretty brown. So when we get to harvesting soybeans, we like them to be pretty dry. See how they're really crunchy? So when we harvest soybeans, we don't bring them back to dry them. We let them dry naturally in the field. And then we also use a combine, which if you're familiar with farming, combine does all the work that we do for our corn, but inside the vehicle. So we take the soybeans, we cut them down, we bring them in underneath the combine, and underneath the combine they get thrashed, and we collect the beans, and we discard the stems and the pods and all the dust and debris that comes with harvesting soybeans. And that's actually what this is. We call it fodder. That's what that light brown tan stuff on the ground is. So that's all the discharge. But we discharge it from the combine, and then we collect the beans up top in a bin. Those get transferred to a grain cart, and then the grain cart transfers it to the semi. We take it back, and it either begins the process of being sized and conditioned and all that, or it goes into a bin, waits until we're ready for it, and then it goes through the whole conditioning, treating, and bagging process. So in a lot of ways they're similar because we have to make sure we're getting it down to the best seeds. A lot of the process after they are both into a state of being able to be treated, it's very similar. We get it to a point where it's shelf stable, it's going to last, it's at the perfect moisture, and then we send it to be sorted down to the best of the best. That's why we have sizing. That's why we do all the things we do to make sure we have the right density with our gravities. So we make sure that we are getting the best of the best on both corn and soybeans. So right now, I'm standing out in the field. I'm gonna give you guys some good shots of our combine going. I just got done riding with Brad. He's actually gonna be next week's episode of the Buddy Seat. We're gonna have Brad Bertrand being interviewed, and he's a man of few words, but I love talking to him. So we're gonna have that next week. But for now, we're gonna send you off with some awesome shots of this combine. So thank you guys so much for watching. We hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, please give this video a like and subscribe to our channel. And if you want more content from us, you can go follow us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, LinkedIn, and TikTok. And if you want even more content from us, you can go subscribe to our monthly Total Focus newsletter. Again, thank you guys for watching, and here's some shots of that awesome combine.